Hi, we're going to continue chapter 2 on page 24, about middle of the page. The therapist pushes Jason's wheelchair down the corridor, and Mrs. Morehouse picks up her purse. I have a couple of errands, she tells the receptionist. I'll be right back. The bell above the clinic door jangles as she leaves. Through the window, I watch her cross the parking lot to her van. What do you think Jason would do with a guitar? I ask Mom. I don't know, she says. Maybe just having one would be enough. Watching the van's red taillight, I wonder, enough for what? But as the van pulls away, I close my eyes and make a wish. Please go back and buy that guitar, in case Mom's right. I didn't mean to hurt Jason's feelings, I said. I was only sketching. You could tell him that, Mom says. I cringe, but he can't answer me. Maybe he'll point to the answer in his book, or maybe he'll answer in his head. Mom returns to reading, and I draw the front of a gray shingled house, porch steps, and a front door with a doorbell. I reach for a blue sky pencil, but pick up midnight black instead. I hear a faraway David shriek, and Mom stops reading to watch the corridor. But then it's quiet, and I figure David gave in and did whatever Stephanie wanted. My drawing takes shape under my hand. Lemon for the stars, cream for the moon, pine for the trees along the fence, charcoal gray for the darkened windows, all but one. When the clinic bell jangles again, I peek up long enough to see Jason's mother isn't holding a guitar. Here we are. The speech therapist pushes Jason's wheelchair up beside me. I saw you drive in, she says to his mother. He was so upset. We stopped early. Mom slides her elbow over in a here's your chance, Catherine nudge. Hi, Jason, she says. How are you today? His head stays bowed, his chin almost touching his chest. Mom's question hangs in the air. Maybe Jason is answering in his head. Maybe he thinks saying, I'm fine, thank you. Or maybe, well, I've been better. Or maybe he thinks screaming, I'm in this wheelchair, you idiot. How do you suppose I am? Whatever he's thinking, his silence stings me. I lay my sketchbook on my lap. I'm sorry about that guitar, I tell the reddish-brown waves of hair on Jason's head. I like music, too. His head snaps up, and Jason stares hard, right into my eyes. His eyes are stunning ice blue. Mrs. Morehouse spins his chair toward the door, and Mom stands up to help. It's okay, Mrs. Morehouse holds the door open with her foot. I can get it. I pick up my palest yellow pencil and add a dot to my drawing, gleaming in a window. From the dot, I sweep down a shivering beam, cutting the darkness. I imagine myself sitting on my bed, hugging my knees, counting Morse code dashes and dots. Are you there? The bell jangles again. I look up to see Mrs. Morehouse in the doorway watching me. She crosses her arms over her stomach. Mrs. Frost drops her magazine, and the receptionist has stopped typing, her hands held above her keyboard like a conductor waiting to cue a symphony. Jason insisted I come back, Mrs. Morehouse says, and tell you he likes the picture you're drawing. She turns to leave. I look out the window to Jason at the top of the ramp. Wait! Lifting my page, I pull gently so it'll tear neatly. Colored pencils fall off my lap, scattering and rolling across the floor, but I don't bother with them. If he likes it, he can have it. Please tell him the dot in the window is a flashlight. His mother smiles. I'll tell him. I'm too embarrassed to watch her give Jason my picture, so I get down on my knees and hunt for colored pencils, some of which have rolled under the heater. That was kind of you, sweetheart, Mom says. I slump back on the couch. Though I move my orange pencil over a fresh page, I'm only making lines. Too busy to talk lines. Leave me alone lines. I bear down so hard my pencil lead breaks. Sorry, gotta go. David runs through the waiting room, heading for the door to outside, his brown hair damp with sweat. Mom jumps up to block his way. I flip to my rule collection and add, if you want to get away with something, don't announce it first. And that ends our chapter.